The phone buzzed loudly on the nightstand, jolting Sarah awake from her peaceful slumber. Groggily, she reached for her phone, squinting at the bright screen. The message that flashed before her eyes sent a chill down her spine. I see you, Sarah. I know what you've done. You can't hide from me. The sender was unknown, the number untraceable. Sarah's heart raced as she read the ominous words. Who could be sending her such a terrifying message? And how did they know her name? Fear gripped her as she tried to rationalize the situation. Maybe it was just a prank, she thought. But deep down, she knew it was something more sinister. The words felt like a threat, a warning of something dark and dangerous looming on the horizon. As the days passed, more messages from the mysterious sender flooded Sarah's phone. Each one more menacing than the last. They spoke of her deepest fears, her darkest secrets. It was as if the sender knew her every thought, her every move. Sarah tried to ignore the messages, to push them to the back of her mind. But they haunted her every waking moment, filling her with a sense of dread that she couldn't shake. She felt like a puppet on a string, being controlled by an unseen force. One night, as Sarah lay in bed, the phone buzzed once again. She hesitated before picking it up, her hands trembling with fear. The message that appeared on the screen made her blood run cold. I am the devil, Sarah. And I have come for your soul. Tears welled up in Sarah's eyes as she read the words. She felt a presence in the room, a malevolent force that seemed to be closing in on her. She knew she was in grave danger, that her very life was at stake. With a trembling hand, Sarah typed out a response to the sender. Who are you? What do you want from me? The reply came swiftly, chilling her to the core. I want your soul, Sarah. And I will stop at nothing to claim it. Terrified, Sarah knew she had to act fast. She reached for her crucifix, clutching it tightly in her hand. With a prayer on her lips, she called upon the powers of good to protect her from the evil that threatened to consume her. As she closed her eyes and whispered her plea for salvation, a sudden calm washed over her. The room grew still, the malevolent presence fading away into nothingness. Sarah knew that she had been saved, that the devil's grasp on her soul had been broken. From that day on, Sarah lived her life in gratitude, knowing that she had been spared from a fate worse than death. But deep down, she knew that the devil's message would forever linger in the shadows, a reminder of the darkness that lurked just beyond the veil of reality. And she vowed to never forget the power of faith and the strength of the human spirit in the face of evil.